your masterclass thanks to LeapScholar. How are all of you doing today? Hi, everyone. Hello to my YouTube family as well. How are all of you doing? Yes, I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. So I have something very interesting in store for you today. Any guesses? What are we going to do? So yes, as you must have seen from our thumbnail, there's a quiz. Yes, exactly. So we are going to be taking a quiz today. I hope all of you are excited for it. Okay, Maninder is ready. Saad. All right. Hi. No, Deepika. No, okay. Close. You're close. Diksha. Am I so pretty you're calling me Deepika? No. A little less, right? Diksha. You can. My name is Diksha. Autocorrect. All right. Autocorrect made me an actress. Excellent. Hi, Mukesh. Hi, everyone. How are all of you doing? Have you had your dinner? More importantly, are you having tea or coffee? Because you will need it in today's session. Because reading, guys, let's be honest. It doesn't it make you yawn sometimes? Do you feel like, oh no, reading passage, so sleepy? Doesn't it do that? We see the passage and we feel, oh, all right, lovely. Now I can sleep. I can fall asleep easily. At times, well, to be very honest, it happens mostly with me. So rest assured, you are not alone. All of us feel like that sometimes. Today, however, I have a very interesting quiz for you. So we are going to have a lot of fun. And before I begin that quickly, I want to introduce myself before I talk about reading. So my name is Diksha Mehta. I work as an IELTS trainer with LeapScholar. I have trained more than 20,000 students. Can you believe that? That's a huge chunk, huge number of students. And thankfully, thanks to God, fortunately, all of my students have cleared their IELTS with required bands. Also, did you know that I am certified by Cambridge, also by IDP and British Council, and I have also taught at British Council. So you are in the hands of a good enough teacher, guys. Do not worry. We are going to have a lot of fun today along with learning. So ready? Ready to begin having fun? Let me see the excitement. Yes, definitely we are going to enjoy. All right. So are you all excited? Guys, talk to me. Otherwise, you know what happens, right? When I look at reading, I feel like that. Okay, very excited. Angel, Damanjot, Danish, excellent. So yes, nobody's going to sleep in class today. You have to participate with me actively. All right. Okay, Anisha, perfect. Great. That's when the most learning happens, right? That's when we are not sleeping. All right. So we are going to begin with a super quick, small, super short quiz. Let's see how much do you know about the reading module. Quiz time, quiz for you. All right. First question, how much time do I get to transfer my answers in the reading module? Let's see. Oh, very good. Anisha is correct. Sankirtha is correct. No Renu, no Arya, no Sheikh, no Hajera. That was a trick question, guys. It's a trick question. Do you get any time to transfer in the reading module? Guys, trick question. No, you don't get any time to transfer your answers. No, big fat no, 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 no. No with a lot of O's. So please, please do not think that, okay, you know what, I'll transfer all my answers at the end. Because then if you don't do that, 15,000 rupees. It's a question of 15,000 rupees. So don't do that. Okay. How many passages are there? Exactly. In academic exam, there are 3 long passages. In general, it's shorter. So there are 4 to 5 shorter passages. All right. Which passage is the longest or most difficult? So which one? Think about it. So the exam keeps getting difficult, just like life. Life keeps getting difficult, same the exam as well. So third passages. Second or third passage, actually, usually. The difficulty level keeps increasing. Okay, how much time should I spend on each section? So if I have 60 minutes total, how should I divide my time? 20 minutes each? Have you heard that? That is wrong. That is not the correct answer. 20 minutes on each is not a good strategy. Simply because not all the passages are equal. So why are you spending equal time? So exactly. See, first passage is usually not long, right? It's usually not long. So you can spend 15 minutes on this passage, then 20 minutes on the next passage, and finally 25 minutes on the last passage. All right. So that's a very good way of dividing your time. If you were spending equal time, that is probably why you were struggling with time management. Could be that is one of the reasons, right, that you struggle. So yes, challenge yourself. Don't spend more than 10 to 15 minutes in the first passage. It doesn't require. It's a very simple passage, doesn't have any uncommon words also. Okay, good job done, everyone, on the quiz. Good job done. Okay, let's move forward. And now we are going to begin our main quiz. All right, main quiz with the passage. So it's a quiz, right? It's a quiz. So I am not going to teach anything today. I am on a holiday. It's holiday time for me. I am hoping that you already know the strategies. Okay, so we are just going to learn with doing. We look at a passage, see questions, learn while we are doing things, no strategies. Okay, the only strategy that I'm going to revise is task before. Oh, what happened? 1 second. Yes, so the only strategy is task before text. What does this mean? Who can tell me? Quickly, somebody explain this for me. Do my job. What does it mean? Very good, Damanjot. So what is the task that is given to you in the IELTS exam? They have given you some task to do. What is that task? You have to answer the questions. So the questions are the task which are given. And what is the text? The text is the 1 second, Jairaj, passage. That means you must always read the questions before you read the passage, because you're not going to the exam for reading for leisure or reading for pleasure. Are you? You are not paying 15,000 to go and chill there. You're paying to find the answers, clear, go to Canada. Focus on Canada, right? Focus on finding the answers, not on the passage. So let's look at the questions of the quiz today. Here are the questions. One of the trickiest types I have, compiled for you. I will have a lot of fun. So true, false, and not given. How cruel am I? You can call me Cruella. I've got some very, very tough questions in my basket today. I'm opening my Pandora's box. Okay, let's read the questions. Outflow paths are found only on certain parts of the Martian surface. Right? So the passage is about, is there water on Mars? You can see the heading is written there. So it's a passage about Mars. Now, what is a good keyword in this question? Quickly, let's mark keywords. Give me the keywords in this question. In the first question, guys. Water. Water is not there in the question. All right. So found only is very important, isn't it? And certain paths. Okay. Martian surface, the heading has Mars in it. So Mars will be there a lot of times. So may not be a good keyword. Okay. Second question. Outflow paths are thought to have carried water northward from the equatorial regions. Now, what is a good keyword? Northward. Anything else? Anything else? From the equator, right? We want to see from where to where is the water going, from the equator to North. Okay, outflow paths sometimes empty into what appear to have once been the wet sands of tidal beaches. What are good keywords? All right, wet sands, tidal beaches, and paths empty onto. All right. Fourth, last question. Outflow paths formed at around the same time that volcanic activity was occurring on the northern plains. All right, volcanic activity, very good. And northern. Okay, great. So we've marked our keywords and now we are going to quickly scan for these in my passage. Ready? So here is your passage. Scan and find the answer. All right. Labanya. Try again. I'll give you one more chance. So just like KBC, Kaun Banega Crorepati, I'm giving you a lifeline. Take another shot. Very good, Gargi. Gargi, try the second question again. Lifeline for Gargi also. Yes, Kiran. Hi, Akanksha. All right, Akanksha has joined. Yes, Abdul. All right. Remember, they are in order. Palepu, you have to tell me, is it true, false, or not given? So you have to write whether the statement is true, false, or not given. Okay, I can see some very interesting responses. All right, Damanjot. Try again. Okay, shall we discuss? Yes, Pranika. Sandeep, please write the number. Otherwise, I don't know which number are you answering for. All right, guys, let's discuss. So, first of all, first sentence talks about outflow paths, right? The entire paragraph is talking about outflow Channels. Channels means the same thing. Channel is like a river or a path of water. So yes, it means that the entire paragraph is talking about it. So let's see, where are they found? Is there, which sentence talks about, the location of the channels? Which sentence did you find it? Which sentence talks about the location? Very good, Chitra. Excellent. Chitra says second sentence here. They appear, so they here is the channels, right? They appear in equatorial regions and generally do not form extensive something, right? So the location is mentioned. Where do the channels appear? In equatorial regions. All right. Now let's read the question. The question says, the channels are found only on certain parts of the Martian surface. So now the problem is that it is restricting the answer and it's saying that they are only found on certain parts. So the location is given. There is some information about the location, but the passage does not tell me whether, the channels appear only in equatorial regions or do they appear in other areas as well. That information is missing. So what does that mean? My first answer, what is it? It's not exactly saying, the passage does not say that it's only found in the equatorial region or only in certain areas. So this much level of detail that, they're only here, that level of detail is simply not there. There is not enough information for me to check whether it's only in certain areas or in other areas or well, or also. We don't know that. So here, the answer is simply not given. All right. Any doubts in the first question? So those of you who got, anybody who wrote not given, you must be really happy, isn't it? Happy? All right. Okay, second question. Second question is saying that the paths from the equator, they carry the water to the north. So let's see, I scan for north and here I found the word north, north, here I found it. North, I found the word northern. Let's see what the sentence says. So they are probably the paths taken by huge volumes of water draining from the south, the southern highlands, into the northern plains. Now, what is the question telling me? What is the direction of the water? As per the passage, south to north, right? That means from bottom to top, this direction, right? South to north, isn't it? Now, what is the question saying? The paths carry water from the equator to the north. So now my question is, what does equator mean in English? What is the meaning of equatorial region? In English, what does the word equator mean? Very good, Koyal. Can I say middle? Can I say middle? Right? Equator means middle of the planet. So think about it. What is the question saying? That the water travels from this direction to that direction. So yes, the direction is correct. If the water has to go from south to north, it will pass through the equator as well, won't it? The direction is the same, right? The water is carried northward from the equatorial region. So yes, that is absolutely correct, guys. All right. So those of you who said true for the second question, good job done. Virtual high five. Pat on your back. Very good. Lovely job done. I'm so proud. Okay. Let's move to the third question now. So third question. Correct, Sunil. So paths sometimes empty into. What does empty into mean now? Here in the third question, the paths, the channels empty onto what appear. What does it mean? Empty onto. If a channel or a river is emptying onto something, that means the water is going from that place to another place, right? The water is going simply, or draining, or going there. So let's see what the question says. Question says that the water empties onto what was once the wet sand of tidal beaches. Arun, later on, don't tell me that, I didn't get my required band. Focus on this, not on my teeth. Okay. All right. So here, let's see, where is the path? Where is the water emptying onto? So here it says I found the onrushing water, right? And I found wet sand of our beaches. So read this sentence. Is it saying the same thing? This sentence. The onrushing water from these floods likely also formed the islands. And here it says, resembling the miniature versions seen in the wet sand of our beaches at low tide. So what do you think? Is it saying the same thing? What do you think? So no, it's not. Now it's not saying the same thing, guys. As per the passage, where is the water going? It says, onrushing water from these floods formed the teardrop-shaped islands on Mars, obviously, on Mars, which resembles the wet sand of Earth's beaches, right? Our beaches. But what is the question saying? That the water is going into our wet sands of tidal beaches. No. So is it, what do you think? Is it false or not given? Now the question is it false or not given? Very good. Excellent. So the location is given in the passage, right? The answer in the passage is the water is going to the islands, to the tear-shaped islands. Is that what the question says? No. Right? So isn't that a contradiction? Yes, it's a contradiction. Whenever it's contradicting, the answer is false. All right. Good job done, everybody who said false. Next, last question. Outflow paths formed at around the same time that volcano activity was occurring. So if I scan for volcano, I've found it here. Volcanic plains were formed, right? Let's read. Flooding, right? Flooding shaped the outflow channels about the same time as the northern volcanic plains formed. So outflow channels formed, right? Flooding shaped the channels means the channels were formed around the same time that the northern volcanic plains formed. When the northern volcanic plains formed, that means volcanic activity was occurring. It's paraphrasing. That means here my answer is absolutely true. All right. So guys, how many did you get right in this? Check. Out of 4, how many did you get right? This was not given. This was true. Let me know the number. Okay. So yes, this was a tough one. Even if you got 3 right, it's still a very good job done. Good, Saad. Chitra, very good. Koyal, excellent. Good. Gargi, brilliant. Rohit, very good. Damanjot, excellent. Very good. All right. So yes, guys, good job done. Even if you got 3 correct, it's still good. All right. Okay. Let's move forward to the next question now. We are moving to the next question. Next question is different type. So it's a quiz. I will put all different types of questions. And it's a multiple choice question. So you don't have to type as much. We are going to literally play Kaun Banega Crorepati. There you go. Now, the heading is World History in 100 Objects. So the passage might be about 100 objects and the world's history. Let's read the first question. What claim is made about the book? That means what is true about the book, or what is the book said to do, right? What claim is made about the book? Which of these 4 is correct? All right, so find this in the passage and give me the answer. Let's see. I've got a very tricky passage for you guys. If you can, score good in this, you're prepared, you're ready for IELTS. Kamla, try again. I'll give you one more chance. 50-50. Are you sure, Anusha? Lock kar diya jaye? Try again. Sadia, try again. Guys, it's not that easy. If it was that easy, I wouldn't get it for you. That's okay. Last line, you can leave that, Raj. Not important. Very good. Arun has got the correct answer. Akanksha is correct, of course. Gurpinder, try again. Very good. A lot of you are now getting correct answers. Good. Shiv, Gargi, Pranika, Palepu, Lavanya. Good job done, guys. A lot of you are getting correct answers. Saad, try again. Try again, Saad. See, if the answer was so easy, why would I give the question to you? Rohit, just ABC. You just need to write ABC. No, Dabanjot. All right, let's discuss. Everybody's, tried at least once. That was enough time. We have more questions, so we have to be a little quicker. Let's quickly see what is happening here. What claim is made about the book? First of all, what does the question mean? What claim is made about the book? What a weird way of framing the question. What does it mean? Think about it. If I say, let's say, if I talk about let's say a machine, right? If I say a claim is made about this television, that means the TV can do something special, right? What can the TV do? Or what does the TV do? So for example, a claim is made that the TV can cure eyesight, right? So what can the TV do? Now let's see what claim is made about the book. So in this book, we travel back in time and across the globe, okay, to see how we have shaped our world and how we have been shaped by it. Okay, does any option look similar to this? So option number B, let's see, it looks at history. Yes, it looks at history. However, read the next point. From the point of view of society, rather than individuals. So that information that, the book looks at history from the point of view of society, not from the point of view of an individual. Is that information given? No, it simply says to see how we have shaped our world as people. So it doesn't give any information, whether it's from the point of view of society or individuals. None of that information is there. All right. Okay. Now, let's continue reading. So now next sentence, it says the book tries to tell a history. All right. It tries to tell a history of the world in a way that has not been attempted before. Right. So a new way of telling history. Right. Is there any option which says something like that? Yes, there is. Which one? Can you recognize the option which says this? Have you found the paraphrasing? So the book tries to tell history. That means it approaches the interpretation. It tries to interpret the past. History means the past, and in a way that has not been attempted before. That means in a new way, in a new way, in a way that has never been attempted before. And what is novel? A novel perspective. That means a new or a fresh, or unique perspective, right? Something which has not been attempted before. So guys, yes, the correct option in this case is option number C. All right, everybody who got it right in the first go, very good job done. So don't jump on answers, read all 4 options. I've got you a very tricky passage. If it was that easy, we wouldn't be doing it. So just take a little extra time, that's okay. All right, let's move forward. Next question, second question coming up for you. The Rosetta Stone serves as an example of an object dash. What is the keyword in this question, first of all? The Rosetta Stone serves as an example of an object. Clear keyword, capital letter, Rosetta Stone, right? So quickly scan and find your answer. Exactly, Mustabin. Yes, Saad, correct. You can mark more keywords as well. Maninder, try again. No, Damanjot. Okay, a lot of you have not given the correct answer, surprisingly. Okay, let's discuss. I will discuss both the options that all of you have given. Okay, so Rosetta Stone example and object right here. I found it, Rosetta Stone, for example, right? So it says in my chapter on the ancient inscribed object known as the Rosetta Stone. So what example has Rosetta Stone played? Let's read. I show that it is the Rosetta Stone now. It has played a starring role in 3 fascinating stories. A legal document in Egyptian times, it was a trophy during this second time, and finally, it was a key to the writing system. Right? So it had 3 roles, the Rosetta Stone, the object. It had 3 different roles. Right? So tricky question. I can first of all eliminate the B option because B is definitely not correct. Now I am left with, let me hide this, otherwise it becomes confusing. So I am left with A, C, and D. So first of all, has the meaning of the Rosetta Stone object been interpreted many times? No, nothing, in the passage points to that. So again, that's also not the answer. So that means I have 2 options, C or D. Right? Let's first look at option number C. Option number C says the Rosetta Stone explains key events over various historical periods. explains key events. Now, where did you see the Rosetta Stone, the object explaining key events? Where did you see that? In which sentence? It was used as a different thing, it had a different role in 3 historical periods. But is it explaining any of the key events? It was a legal document in ancient times, it was a trophy, and it was a key. What was the Rosetta Stone explaining? Was it explaining any key event? Key event means important event. Was it explaining anything? The stone, was the stone explaining anything? No, the stone does not explain anything. I'm afraid that is not the correct answer. Where did you see the stone or the object explain any key event? That's not correct. Now look at option number C. What does option number C mean? Rosetta Stone is an object whose significance changed over time. Significance means its importance. Its importance or its role changed over time. Now, look at the 3 periods. Isn't its role changing in all 3 stories? In the first one, it was a document. In the second one, it was a trophy. And the third one, it was a key for deciphering the writing system, for understanding the writing system. So it was playing different roles. It had different importance in all 3 periods. It had different significance in all 3 periods. So in this question, the correct answer was actually option number C. Anybody who got it right? Excellent job done. Yes, Arun. All right, let's move forward. Third question. Now, the author believes that basing a history of the world on text alone does what? Right? What are the good keywords here? What is the question asking? Keywords are basing history, very good, on only text, right? What happens if I base history only on the texts, right? Now, let's move to the next half of the passage. All right, before we do that, just quickly wanted to let you know that quiz time. So quiz in the middle of a quizception today. We are going to take another quiz, guys. So yes, my batch is releasing on Monday, next Monday, which is 22nd of February. And the timing is late evening, 8:30 p.m. The price is actually $239 if you use my promo code DM Live 20, DM for my name, Diksha Mehta, Live 20. Okay. Now, in this crash course, I will be taking 20 hours of live classes. So all the best to you because you will have to tolerate me for 20 hours live. I will cover all the 4 modules. Okay. I'll give you a lot of strategies, eat your brain. You can also do the same. Every Saturday is going to be for mock tests. You will get 3 sessions of one-on-one speaking feedback. So you can practice your speaking with me and 3 writing evaluations evaluated by me. Along with that, if you are very busy and you miss the session, you can also watch the recording. And guys, let me tell you, in the recording, if you can also fast forward it. So I sound really, really funny. You should definitely enroll to fast forward my recording. Okay. Now, along with that, you also get a certificate of completion, which you can add to your resume. And if your grammar needs work, we have grammar classes every day where we'll be covering IELTS related topics. And if you still have doubts left, so you won't have any doubts once I've covered everything. But in case you still have doubts, you will also have a doubt solving session daily. So you can join that and get your doubts cleared as well. Now, you can get this absolutely free. But there's a trick. Nothing comes free in India and nothing comes free in life. So you have to clear the quiz to get this for free. Can you do that? Do you feel confident enough? Can you clear the quiz? All right, let me share the link with you. Let's see if you can rock this quiz or not. All right, there you go. I have quickly sent you the link of the quiz, and click on the link, use your phone number and get all 5 questions right to join my batch on 22nd. Let's go, guys. Quickly, let's do this quiz. All right, go ahead, take the quiz. I'm going to give you a minute to take the quiz. You have 1 minute to win it. All right, 1 minute to win it. I've already joined. Should I join again? You can, Damanjot, if you want, you can join any other batch by any other instructor so that you get 3 more writing evaluations, 3 more speaking evaluations. So that's another hack. If you want more writing evaluations, more speaking evaluations, just use another phone number, take the quiz again. And there are so many instructors, take a new batch. So yes, it'll be available for 0 rupees. After you clear, of course. Any batch that you want, you can get it for absolutely free. Here you can see there are so many batches. We have early morning batches also. Veronica ma'am is here. She's taking an 8 a.m. batch for all the early risers. Then for the night owls, like me, you can join my batch or Ketki ma'am's batch. Both of us are taking late evening batches. It isn't working. Pranika, use another phone number. So if you face any tech issue, just change the phone number. It should work. That usually does the trick. Okay. Once again, I'm going to repeat what all do you get for free. You get 20 hours of live classes with me. I will cover each module in depth with strategies on how to solve all of them. Now, for writing, you are going to get 3 writing evaluations. If you've joined one batch, join another one as well, so that you get 6 writing evaluations. Okay. Along with that, you get 3 speaking evaluations. And yes, absolutely correct. So if you want masterclass recordings, did you know that right now, it's a very short limited period offer that with, you're not just getting the crash course, you are also getting the fast track recordings for free. So these are a set of recordings where we have recorded grammar classes, Atul sir's master classes, spoken English classes, and for general students also we've recorded general IELTS classes. So you can watch those recordings as well. Palepu, here is the link. Go ahead, click and quickly. Suchi, on the top, you will see an option to change morning, afternoon, evening. So you can view from there. You don't need any password, Ronak. You just need to take the quiz. You can get it for free if you are if you are smart, if you're intelligent, you have IELTS knowledge, go ahead, take the quiz, check how much do you know about the IELTS exam and join me on Monday. Suchi, use another phone number, my dear. Yes, if you've taken one batch, take one more, right? Change your phone number, get another get another batch so that you get double the number of writing and speaking evaluations. Lovely. How many marks did you score? Okay, share your marks, guys. Raj scored all. Suchi got 5. Which one did you get wrong, Mohit? Mohit got 1 wrong. Ronak, no, we don't have that file today. Solanki, which one did you get wrong? There you go, Gulvinder. All right, guys, do join my batch. I want to see all of you in my batch. I had fun teaching you. All right. Okay. Let's not spend any more time on this. We can discuss at the end. Let's quickly go back to the next question that we were looking at, which is right here. Next question. Basing a history of the world on texts alone, what does it do? So what happens if you base history only on texts? What happens? Hey, Ramesh, you can use my code DMLive20 also. No, Ramesh, it's live. Oh, wow, Harmilan, what band did you get? All right, Sandesh. Okay, this was easy. A lot of you got this right. Good job done. Yes, this question was easy. I accept it. Very good. Excellent. Everybody got the third question right. Good job done. Ramesh, on the LeapScholar website. Okay, those of you who've done this, move to question number 4. Compared to the interpretation of text, the interpretation of objects calls for dash. Oh, wow, Subhash got, okay, the mock test result. All right. So fourth question, what is happening? Compared to the interpretation of text, the interpretation of objects calls for dash. A comparison is happening, and they want to know the interpretation of objects calls for. Think about what calls for means. Why are you paying for the course, Saad? You can just get it for free. Hi, Moj. Very good, Rohit. Correct. Yes, Meet, definitely. There you go. Okay. Fourth question. Everybody done? So understand, what is the fourth question asking? Yes, Pranika. So did it show you 0 rupees? No, Naman, you must never read the passage. Remember the first thing that I covered in the class, task before text? You should always read the questions first. Okay, let's discuss the answer. So basing a history on texts only, what happens if I do that? Let's see what happens. So here and right in the first sentence, if you want to tell the history of the whole world, you cannot do it through text alone. Why? Because only some of the world has ever had written records, while most of the world, for most of the time, has not. Okay. And this would lead to an account of history that unduly privileges one part of humanity. So what happens if you base it only on texts? History would privilege one part of humanity. That means it would show one part of humanity in good life, or it would be good for only one part of the humanity. So which option is similar to that? Does it lead to too many interpretations? No. Does it distort the oral version? No. Does it fail to take account of cultural difference? No. Then it results in a biased view of history, a view which privileges or prefers, gives good score to one part of the humanity, right? It's putting one part of humanity in good light. So that's not fair. That's unfair. That means it's a biased view, unfair view of history. If you're putting one part of humanity, if you're privileging them, if you're preferring them, if you're showing them in good light, right? So D was the correct answer. Excellent. Everybody got it right. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, Harmilan. All right. Fourth question. Now, compared to the Aditya, change your phone number. I mean, use another phone number. So compared to the interpretation of text, the interpretation of object calls for. Calls for means what? First of all, everybody tell me. Calls for, what does it mean? What does it need? What does it require? Isn't it? That means, what is the question? For example, if I say the need of the hour calls for, that means at this moment we need something. So what is for interpreting objects, what is required? Let's find. Now here it says, okay, with objects. Oh, the answer is not here, guys. How are you? Yes, the answer is in the next half of the passage. Let's move to the next half. All right. Next half of the passage is right here. What do we need when we are interpreting objects? Found it? All right. So here it is. It says, with objects, we have structures of expertise, archaeological, scientific, and anthropological. We already have them. Okay. So this allows us to ask critical questions, but we have to, that means we need to add to that expertise a considerable leap of imagination. We have to return the artifact to its former life and engage with it, right? Interact with it so that we can win the insights it may deliver, so that we can understand the insights that the object provides. So what do we need to do? We need to add imagination to understand the object. So which option is similar to that? To add imagination. Analytical approach. No, analytical is when you logically, analyze something. That has nothing to do with imagination. Which word is a synonym? Intuition, a greater level of intuition, right? To go by intuition to understand, okay, what must have happened. So you are imagining, right? What must have happened with the object, what the object must have done at its time. All right. So with that, guys, we've come to an end of our session for the day. If you enjoyed learning with me, you can join me on my batch, which starts next week. To get it for free, you just need to click on this link, take the quiz. So do the quiz, go ahead, do it right away. And I shall see you on Monday. You'll be able to join my course. Remember, all 4 modules are going to be covered. Guys, it's an expensive exam. It costs 15,000. So please don't take a chance. Don't gamble and, don't repeat it. It's better to clear it in one go. Otherwise, confidence also gets impacted. All right. So join me where I take 20 live classes. We will take mock tests together. I will assess your speaking and writing. And of course, you will have recordings as well. Okay. Once again, the quiz link I'm putting in the chat box. For my YouTube family, so guys on YouTube, Kulvinder, Simran, Harmilan, all of you can join my batch as well. You can use the code DMLive20 and get a 20% discount. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I shall see you tomorrow at the same time. Bye-bye.